So I have to tell you, I could have done it the other time, but there's so many things, and actually it just can't fit all in the video. But I'm going to tell you some things now that not many people know. First of all, this symbol is Hagal, or Hail. And Hail, like in Hail Hitler, Hail Mr. Hitler, there is the a runic sign, a runic symbol. And actually it's the 7th rune of the Futhak. And the G is also the seventh letter in the alphabet. Like I show you afterwards, that the G, that the square and compass in the middle is the G, as we know. Yeah. So this was very important for the Nazis. And you already saw my other vid. If you walk around, if I walk around, it will turn into the square and compass. So that means they're all the same. And actually, I proved that the runic symbols, the runes, they come from the pharaonic hieroglyphs. Actually, there are many runes that are exactly the same. And it also, this is the mother of all the runes. And Hagal gives birth of all conscience, to all consciousness. It's the yeah. And actually, there's a name in the pharaonic language. It's called Rin, and Rin means name. So I mean, how the Germanic people, they were still running around and hanging in trees. They didn't write nothing. So how do you explain these barbarians about writing? Well, you say this name, that name, a name for tree, Rin, and this is where the word rune, it came from. And if we walk around, you know, we see from the runes came the Freemasons. It's all the same. It was very, very important for the Nazis, and especially Mr. Himmler. It was better before, but it's not concentrated in the center here. But I had to move on because of the tram here. And we see this one here, which is like lying here. It's also giving a stability, of course. But these one here, it's like triangular, and this is square. The one lying there, and the two bars here, it's square. So it belongs. If you put it on the bar, you get another symbol. You know, it's like a drop down, like. Yeah. So now we're gonna have a look, and yeah, we're gonna have a look around. It's gonna be hard now because the tram is here. Or maybe I'll get it from here. No, I'll get it from here. Yeah. Well, I should walk back, actually. Well, I have a better on the so from here is a better view, much better. Okay, so this one here, which is pointing upwards, it's the compass. And the compass, as you can see here, it's got 3 sides. So the compass stands for the letter 3, which is very important. I'm going to tell you things now that not many people know. The other one here, from here to there, it's called the square. And the square is 90 degrees. And it stands for the letter 4, the 4 elements: water, fire, air, and earth. And why does it stand for the letter 4? Because with a 90-degree angle, you can make the bottom of a pyramid. And this stands for the letter 3 because it's got 3 sides and 3 angles, 3 corners. And it stands for IHS, Isis, Horus, and Seth. which the church took over as the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is the idea of Isis, which I can't really explain here. And the Son is Horus, of course. That was the son of Isis. Isis is the idea, you know. So the Holy Spirit is the idea of the world domination. And the Father actually is Osiris. So, but they call it Seth here, because Seth killed Osiris. He was not really his brother. Well, I'm going to tell you some other day about this. So this is 3 and 4. And 3 and 4 together make 7. And 7 is a holy number, not only in the Bible, but also especially for the pharaohs. Because it's the 3 sides of the, as you can see here, of the delta. And the bottom making 4 sides of a pyramid. Yeah. And in the middle, it will get here in the middle. You get. Okay, I'll show one more time to you here. The triangle stands for the number 3, and it's IHS, Isis, Horus, and Seth, or the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is Isis, the idea to reconstruct man from new by killing the fathers and raising the sons without a father, as Osiris was killed by his brother Seth, who wasn't really his real brother, but in the sense of man should be brothers. So actually it should be not IHS but IOS, Osiris, because he's the real father. But okay, Seth had to play the father. Okay, so 4 are the 4 elements, and the underside of a pyramid, like fire, water, air, and earth. And 3 is the side of the pyramid, and together they make 7. And here Hagal, or Hagalaz, the mother of all runes, comes into place, because it's the 7th rune in the Futhark, as the G is the 7th letter in the alphabet. So in the symbol I filmed, around on which I turn around, Hagal is the G. So here we got everything: the G, the number 7, the number 3, and the number 4, and the square and compass. So, okay, I hope you get a small understanding. Like this is something not many people know. Very few people know this. I could tell you a lot more, but yeah, well, I'm very bad with all the electronics and techniques. You probably already found that out. And yeah, well, okay, sneaky bastards they are, eh? They're just putting up symbols, secret symbols, without us knowing what it really is. And then they talk about human rights. Well, I tell you, there are no human rights. Well, I mean, the media and everything, it belongs to the pharaohs, doesn't it? Okay, so wakey wakey. New worm order.